something called educational kinesthetics. I didn't know it was called educational kinesthetics back in the day, but that's actually the term for it. The colloquial term for it is actually brain gym. Has anyone heard of that before? Educational kinesthetics? Yes? No? Sort of? Well, what it is, it's physical things you can do with your body in order to exercise your brain, in order to work out both hemispheres of the brain. If you don't know already, your brain is actually two brains, left and right. There is just there's one side which is the more logical side, the more rational side, and for the majority of the people it's your left hemisphere, and the other side of your brain is actually the creative side. It's the side that has to do with imagination and innovation, and that's generally speaking the right side of the brain. So educational kinesthetics is all about physical exercises that you can do to work out both brains, to exercise both brains and the neural connections between the two. So let me show you a few of these, okay? Just because it's something that I've recently rediscovered, and I encourage you, uh, if it's if you're having a good place to do this, try these out, okay? So I can't stand up, but I encourage you to stand up, and what I want you to do this with me. I know that you guys are thinking you don't want to do this, but try this out with me, okay? I'm gonna scroll back. I won't stand up because I'll step out of frame. But what I want you to do is put your hands behind your head. Right? And on your right elbow, I want you to touch your left knee. Whoop. And then your left elbow, I want you to touch your right knee. Very simple. So right to left, left to right. Right to left, left to right. This is something that my parents taught me when I was a kid. You know, typical Asian parent, right? They want to try to massage your kids' brains. And the idea of this is that you're just doing cross body exercises, you know, cross-lateral exercises. What I do with this is that I actually do this in the shower in the morning, especially when I'm feeling really groggy. This actually helps to pretty much warm up your brain, both sides of your brain. And I find that just doing something like that for about a minute while in the shower really helps to exercise your brain. It actually wakes me up really well. I'll share with you three other ones which I discovered since that time. Um, yeah, Nat said it feels like doing standing crunches. It's very aerobic, so it's actually good exercise. I've actually heard of this as an exercise called the steam engines, and they actually encourage you to kind of crunch your core every time you go down as well. So it's a bit of an ab workout, right? Yeah, Ing is exactly right. It's a bit of like an ab workout. Again, very simple, but it helps to kind of work out your brain a bit. There are three other exercises that I wanted to share with you. The first is, again, really, really simple. I showed this to my daughter, my 5-year-old daughter, and even she can do this, so it's not that hard, right? So she calls this kissing birds. Okay, so what you do is you take your hands and you close them like this, and you tap them together, hence the kissing birds part, right? So tap them together, and then you open up your left hand and you tap your palm, right? Then you tap the middle, and then you open up your right hand and you tap the palm. So middle, left, middle, right. And you just go and see how quickly you can do this without stuffing up. Right? And again, the idea of this is that you're trying to exercise the left side of your brain and the right side of your brain. Left side of the brain, right side of the brain. Okay? Again, pretty straightforward. I hope you guys are trying this. You start to feel your brain warming up a little bit. I'm going to show you another one. If that was too easy, this one's a little bit more challenging. Okay? So I want you to pull out your palms like this, and make sure I'm in the camera. All right, this one's called flipping pancakes. All right. So you have your two palms up, and you flip them over, make sure I'm in the camera, flip them over. All right, that's easy, isn't it? Straightforward. Now I want you to have one side, one hand flip at double the speed. So something like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, and see whether you stuff it up. 1, 2. And then once that's done, you can try to flip which side does the double time. Oh, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Again, see how fast you can do this without stuffing up. And then every now and then you want to swap hands. 2, 1. Oh, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That is a little bit more difficult. Can you feel your brain start to fry a little bit with that one? Oh, I think I heard something exploding. I think I heard something exploding. Oh look, my brain's not the only thing that's frying. Let me meet my fate. The universe is exploding. It's telling me that we're working out our brain too hard. Whoa! Okay. Yeah, if you haven't played this game before, the gimmick of this game is that you've got maybe 20 minutes before your solar system blows up and you go back to where you started. Yes, exactly, Ing. One side does tend to be better than the other based on which hand you're more dominant on. But yes, exactly, it's good for drumming practice because it's, what is it? There's that, it teaches left hand, right hand independence or something like that so that you can drum with both hands. That one is probably the more difficult one that I've seen. Um, Let me roast the marshmallow when I show you the last one. So the last one, I actually really like this one because you can do this one anywhere. And what I do is I actually do this one in the car a lot. Okay, so the last one for today, educational kinesthetics or brain gym. You put your hands out like this, okay? And on your left hand, I want you to touch your thumb to your little finger. And on your right hand, I want you to touch your thumb to your index finger. So you're tapping both the fingers to the left, but obviously it will be a different finger. And then what you want to do is you want to move to the next fingers to your right. So touch the ring finger and the middle finger, touch the middle finger and the ring finger, and touch your index finger and your little finger. Does that make sense? All right. And then you go back and forth. So I move to the left, two, two. I move to the right, two, two, two. Move to the left, two, two, two. Move to the right, two, two, two. And you just see how fast you can go before you stuff up. And I love this one because it's very minimal movement. And what I do is I'm sitting in my car waiting for the traffic light and I'll have my hands on the steering wheel, very safe, and I'll just do this. It's just a little bit of exercise for your brain. Okay? So hopefully that will help you as well. Ooh, let me roast my marshmallow. Oh no! Oh, I just stuffed that up. Extinguish. I wonder if